Previously, on the Hoard of the Dragon Queen. The north of Faerun finds itself embroiled in chaos, as the long benign cult of the dragon has recently made a resurgence, and is actively pillaging nearby lands at the behest of 7 Sajarin, who is attempting to gather 5 dragon masks to release Tiamat from her prison in the Nine Hells. Meanwhile, 4 novice adventurers journey to the town of Greenest as caravan guards for the belligerent Nub McGrub. During said journey, they came to know Nub's bodyguard, Sebastian Crenshaw, and the reserved Marlowe Duskwood, who did their best to make the group feel welcome, despite Nub's foul temperament and overt self-interest. When the party reached their destination, they were greeted by the sight of a blue dragon that circled ominously over the town. Sensing the plight below, the party ventured further in, and soon arrived at Greenest Keep, where they became acquainted with Governor Naito and Castilian, who proceeded to explain that since the start of the attack 5 hours ago, no civilians had managed to make their way to the safety of the fortress, and thus the pair urged the party to lead the rescue effort in the governor's stead, and to save as many people as they could. The party fought tooth and nail to preserve the lives of the townsfolk, whilst taking several blows themselves along the way. Once the majority of the commoners were saved, the party were challenged to a deathmatch by Langdrosa's Signwrath, which Zark accepted. During the fight, Zark was beset with sensory oddities courtesy of a potion offered by Sasha Holloway that culminated in the awakening of a mysterious power and Langdrosa's defeat. The result of the battle prompted the raiders to retreat, after which, our heroes were congratulated and rewarded by Governor Naito. The following day, our adventurers decided to look into a matter concerning some stolen goods, at the behest of the local blacksmith, although as their investigation progressed, it became apparent that everything was not quite what it seemed, as it came to light that a man in a dragon cult uniform was being blackmailed by a third party. And now we return as the Tyranny of Dragons continues. Okay, welcome, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be right now. We're back with Hoard of the Dragon Queen. I am joined this evening by Doom, Pema, Elf, and Zach. We have a full house once again, and all is right with the world.
Oh, he's looking very confused right now.
Who is looking very confused?
Elf.
Elf. Okay, so I do have some explanations. So actually, it's quite appropriate that you mention Elf because we're actually starting from his perspective. So are we all ready to begin? I take it.
Yep. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so Delman, you are waking up. It seems that for the past few hours, you seem to have been staring at the same book. You haven't really blinked or done anything, and eventually you just kind of felt really fatigued. So at some point during the last session, Gwen threw you behind some boxes, and you seem to have found yourself in your way into a barrel. So you're pulling the book off your eyes, and you feel a little bit disorientated. Your eyes are red. You look up towards the door of this place you're in, and you just see an innocent little ferret. But it appears to have something in its teeth which catches your interest. It appears to be your coin purse. Okay, what do you do?
Is that? I'll look at my belt, I suppose, to make sure it isn't in fact my coin purse.
It is in fact your coin purse.
Oh, you little.
It's just giving you the most innocent gaze. It looks like a child who's just seen his mammy. So, how do you react to that?
You wish to match wits with me? I'll cast a mage hand on it to grab it out of its claws.
Okay, I'm going to say that is your mage hand invisible? I don't remember if it is or not.
No.
No.
I'm going to say that. Let's do a dex off. I want to see whether you can grab it out of its mouth before it can start moving away.
Okay.
I think I'll. Yeah, let's just say it's a D. Let's say a Ferret. So yeah, I'm going to give it this. Okay. 16.
Oof. That's okay, because I'm going to roll better. Didn't roll better.
Unfortunately, as your mage hand goes to grab the purse from this creature's mouth, it lurches its head back and it starts to run.
Wait.
So, but instantly you're in a barrel. I want you to make an acrobatics check.
I'm in a barrel.
You're in a barrel, yeah. Okay, so on an 8, unfortunately for you, the barrel topples over and you roll your way to the doorway. Although after that you do stumble out of it. Although you have to then lift the barrel and push it out the way. So the creature's gained a little bit of distance on you.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll spend magics on you.
Okay, so the creature is actually just moved a little bit further down the hill from where you were. Still looking at you, but it's just waiting for you to give you a sporting chance.
How far away is it?
I'd probably say it's about 60 feet away from you right now.
60 feet? Alright, I'm going to cast sleep on it.
Okay. You're really good to...
Wow. Okay then.
Hey, you know what? If it hits its mark, it hits its mark. Okay, go ahead.
I did 31 hit
Yeah,
points.
yeah, it's gonna put it to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the creature just looks really droopy for a moment, and it drops its coin purse. Unfortunately for you, however, it drops its coin purse down a hole that was just conveniently placed next to it. It seems that this
What?
was its nest.
What is this bullshit?
Okay.
Alright, I'll run over and look inside the hole.
Okay. So as you approach the hole, so it seems a bit dark down there. Looks like the coin purse was dropped a fair distance. So, do you put your hand down to check?
Can I see down there at all? I don't know. I do have dark vision up to 60 feet. Can I see in there?
It's a very narrow hole, so you can see down there. It's a little bit deep. I'd say that you would probably just about to be able to grab the coin purse. Do me a favor and do a sleight of hand check. See if you can get a hold of it.
While I was doing that, Sky says we're all quiet except you.
Oh, quite exact. Oh, okay. One moment. Let me just speak again, guys. Say.
Words.
I like speaking stuffs.
I'll turn Discord up a little bit if that helps. Speak again.
Hello, we are the people of tomorrow. Today.
Still, that's odd. My desktop audio is quite high now. Let me knock it up a bit more.
Same kind of issue that we had with the other one. We were quite low on the other one then in that case.
Okay, I turned up even more. Just start speaking again.
Hello. I'm speaking. This is me speaking.
Okay, that's better now apparently. Okay, so did you roll a sleight of hand? Okay,
Yes.
19. So, you managed to procure the coin purse out of the hole.
Can I quickly look in to see if any coins have fallen out? They're all there.
Yeah, do investigation for me. 18. You notice that the bag did come open slightly, and there are 4 gold pieces missing. As you notice this, you notice that there's a few more holes up ahead, and you can see just ahead of you that, almost in unison, a ferret comes up out of each of them, each holding a gold piece in their mouths. Okay, what do you do?
Can I use my speak with small beasts or whatever it's called?
Yeah,
Speak
yeah, of course you can.
to Demand my gold back.
Okay, so you speaking to them?
Yes.
Actually, can I have a look at that spell just so I?
It's a sub race trait.
Okay, so
Still be able to send that over.
yeah, let me
Yeah,
just
there
see.
you
So through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas. Alright, cool. I just wanted to see exactly what I said. Right, so you like one of the ferrets spits the gold out of its mouth and just like, it's awesome.
Only one of them.
The others have coins in their mouths, and actually, you know what? They'll do the same. They'll sort of like spit the coin out, and you just hear a cacophony of they're just laughing at you. And as they finish laughing at you, they dip their mouths back down to take the coins, and they go back into their holes.
I do love small creatures. Can I cast Mage Hand to try and grab one?
If you want
Coin
to.
out of one of them.
Yeah, cast Mage Hand and Sleight of Hand again. As you cast Mage Hand to get a Sleight of Hand, the hole at the side of you, you notice that one of the ferrets comes up behind you, and he just nibbles you on the butt, dropping the coin in the process, and then runs away off to the left.
Oh.
Also, as you look down at your clothes, you notice that you look a little bit different from the last time you looked at yourself. You seem to have picked up a hole or two.
Wow.
As you look around your whole body, it seems that you're now wearing polka-dotted clothing. It seems that this ferret may or may not have damaged your clothing quite badly as it was looking for your coin purse.
Well, that's just fantastic. Did it drop the coin at least?
It did
Can I
drop
have
the
my
coin.
back?
Yeah, it dropped the coin, and now it's
Grab the coin.
running away. This time it isn't stopping; it's just running away from you. You follow it?
No, I do not.
That was rather maniacal there, Bug.
I know. Okay, so what do you do then, Dalaman?
Do I see any of the others?
You just see them every now and again. One just pops up from one hole, pops its head back down, and then you see another one go, and then they go back down. They're just mocking you, really.
I don't want to harm you. And you do not steal from me.
The ferrets just keep doing what they're doing. They don't care about what you've got to say.
Tickle dig, tickle dig.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll give one more try to cast Mage Hand to grab a coin when it pops up.
Okay. And, yeah, sleight of hand again, please. Okay, with a 13, I would say that you don't grab the coin, but you manage to jostle it from one of the ferret's mouths. It's just dropped by one of the holes.
Okay, if my Mage Hand is still up, I'm just going to grab it with the hand. I ain't going over there. Just going to grab it up off the floor.
Okay, so you grab that off the floor. So I would say that I think there was 4 in total. So yeah, the other 2 ferrets jump out the holes and then they just start running away. One runs to the left, one runs to the right.
Fine. Keep your gold. I hope you choke on it. I'll stow away my 1 gold. And can I use mending to fix the holes in my...
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I'll just be casting mending off my clothes. Where am I anyway? What on earth is going on?
Okay, so you probably take maybe about a couple of minutes to cast mending on yourself. Nothing's really going on right now. If you want to get a better idea of what's going on, you can tell that there are some tracks on the ground roughly near to where you came out the door. So you could try and see what's going on from there, or perhaps you could take a look around and see if anything catches your attention.
I'll start following the tracks.
Okay, so just do investigation for me to see how well you can follow these tracks. 14, okay. I would say that on a 14, yeah, you managed to like follow the tracks to some nearby bushes, and as you get to the bushes, you can hear a little bit of a commotion coming from your right. It seems that it's a group of roughly 4 people who seem to be rather upset about something. You can't quite tell what from here.
Is there anything between us? Any bushes or anything?
Yeah, so you're in the bushes at the moment. They're a little bit further up. You can't quite see them from where you are, but if you were to go a little bit further into the bushes, you would probably be able to see what's going on.
All right, I'll move forward and stick my head out the bushes, but cast minor illusion so it looks like there's still a bush there.
Fair enough. Okay, so you move through the bushes. After a few moments, you notice that there's a little bit of commotion going on just up ahead of you in the bushes. Do you keep going, or?
Am I? Do I not see?
I'd probably say that you have to go a little bit further forward to see. So you can roll stealth if you want to go forward.
Okay.
Okay, on a 16, I would say that you go a bit further forward, and conveniently, it happens to be your fellow party members. And they have not noticed you.
All right. Where am I in relation to them?
I would probably
closest to.
in fact, I'll actually put your token back onto the map now, so you can see. So let me just get you back onto this layer. So, boop. I'd say that you're about here. So probably about 20-30 feet away from them.
Oh, okay. What's each individual one doing?
At the moment, it seems that they are just staring at this commotion to the right. They also seem to have a 5th person with them whom you don't recognize. Oddly wearing a coat of the dragon outfit, so you could assume a prisoner or something else you don't really know.
I want to cast Mage Hand and tap Zark on the shoulder.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, I'm just going to say that you managed to do that because you're in range, I think, now.
Oh, what? What? Oh.
I want to tap him on one shoulder, and when he looks over, I want to move the hand to the other side and slap him on the other side of his face.
Oh, so, who attacking Zark?
I'm gonna pull the string on Marlowe's bow. Just sort of twang it with the mage hand.
Okay, so as you twang the bowstring on Mallow's bow, he actually gets quite spooked for a moment. And he raises his voice maybe a little bit too much, actually. Just going to roll a stealth check for him because I think, given Mallow's temperament, that might have caught him off guard. Okay, that's fine. So Mallow manages to compose himself quickly. He looks over to your general direction and he just motions you over with his hands.
Oh, did they see me?
Yeah, Marlowe saw you. It depends if Zark blocked over in your direction.
I'm just looking around to see what was tapping my shoulder and attacking me.
Yeah, Marlowe's seen you though. So he's just motioning Delamain to come further over. I'd say that the bushes are low enough that when you're in the bushes themselves that you could probably see it's kind of a little bit dense, sort of like seeing it from the other angle.
Did he look concerned at all when he looked at me?
Well, you repaired your clothes, didn't you?
Yes.
So you won't look hurt or disheveled in any way, so it's kind of like more, where have you been? As opposed to, are you alright? So it's kind of, you can't really tell with Marlowe. It's a mixture.
Right, I'm gonna sneak up to here, and I want to cast Prestidigitation on Zark's axe.
Okay.
To say the words, "You suck."
Okay, you cast Prestidigitation, and
I'm not looking at my axe.
Oh.
Yeah.
and in a luminescent blue text on Zark's axe, the words "You suck" appear. Okay, so I'm going to say that while you guys have been messing around doing this, the four thugs, henchmen, whatever you want to call them.
Wait.
Yes, I don't know. I assume that what you did was in character then. I'm going to, unless you specify otherwise, I assume that what you guys are doing are in character.
Just asking if that fits his character.
Delamain?
Gnomes are
It's Delamain.
pranksters. Gnomes are pranksters.
Doesn't mean everyone is.
Not sure, but anyway. I'm going to say that while you guys have been going with this tomfoolery, as you probably remember from the last session, they were just going, "Oh, I don't want to go to that place. It sucks. It's like 5 miles away." And they've just
That
been.
place was really insane.
Yeah, the place. Well, I mean, they kind of have to try. So eventually, one of them just breaks a stalemate and goes, "Look, you absolute dipshits, just stop discussing things out in the open. We need to make a decision and we need to go now. Don't suppose anyone is actually out here listening to us, but we can't stay here. Look, no point going back to the shop. Guy probably isn't even there right now. Let's just take the horses and just go south. It's only 5 miles. We'll be done before the evening's out." "Oh, but come on, Gus, it smells like bird feces! Oh, and the sawdust gets up my nose." "Jack, you really just need to learn some discipline. We're going now. We'll get this done. We'll get paid, and then we'll go home. That's all we need to do." And with that, the 4 guys start moving away. Not quite sure if you guys are going to pay attention as this is happening.
Yes, watching them still.
Okay, so they start moving towards, let me see which direction they'd be moving towards here, so... Oh, I'm on the wrong instance of this. Let me just go back to here. So they just appear to be moving... and now I'm on the wrong layer. They just seem to be moving towards the trees over here. So they're kind of like on the other side, so if you let them go, they will be out of your side because the bushes are a little bit thick on that side too.
I'm going to want to keep following them, but staying about 50 feet behind them.
Alright. Okay.
Grabbing a friend, the one next to me, like hauling him along and following behind the others.
Yes.
A little bit behind.
Okay, so
Arthur and
in fact, Gwen, what I'll do is I'll give... Oh, hang on. I'll give control of this guy's token to you, just so you can move him around as well. There you go. Okay, so... Are you just following along?
Arthur?
Oh, what, sorry?
I said I'm following Arthur.
You're following...
I need to see where Arthur is moving and move accordingly.
Okay, so you're following 50 feet away, did you say, Arthur?
Yes, maintain about 50 feet.
Okay, I would probably say that where you are, you're just at the right angle where you can just about see that they're getting onto horses right now. There's actually a horse left over. It seemed like they expected another person to be here. But other than that, there's a horse of each, and they're currently mounting them as we speak.
Mm. Should we stop them, find out where they're going? We're not gonna be able to keep up with them.
What's going on? Oh, I'm here.
I'll
Oh.
push the guy at Arthur and try to run a little bit closer and cast Entangle.
You're casting Entangle on this area over here?
On the area where they're standing and the horses are.
Cool. I would say that works since you're about at Arthur, as you can see. Could you just do me a favour and put Entangle into the chat for me, just so I can read it over, Gwen?
I can't, sadly.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Let me just...
I can copy the text, just give me a sec.
Yeah, that's fine. Just so I know exactly what it does. I'll probably just look for it myself.
Since I don't have the
right,
plugin right now.
It's okay. So grasping waves, 20 foot. So for the duration, these plants are okay. The creature, when you cast a spell, much strength to info will be restrained by entangling plants until a spell. Okay. So what is your spell save DC, Gwen? It should say at the top of your character sheet.
13.
13. Okay, let me just see what the strength is for. Actually, I do need to look up something quickly. One thing I didn't actually have open straight away. Yeah, just gonna say it's this one. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for the horses first, I think. So they actually have D20 plus 3. So, okay, 1 horse fails. 2 fails. Wow, fails. Succeeds. Right, okay, so all but one of the horses have been entangled by the roots, and now I need to roll for these guys as well. So let me just see what their strength is. They are plus 2. Okay. Okay, one of those guys is entangled. Second one succeeds. What did you say it was? Did you say it was 12?
13.
13.
13.
Meets it, beats it. So, okay, so... Right, okay, so all but one of the horses...
And that last one? Is he flat on his ass?
You know what? On a 3, yeah, I'll say that knocked
One.
him prone.
That's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
It's a +2, so it's a net
Okay,
1.
okay,
That's
okay.
why I asked.
Fine. Okay, he's on the ground, prone. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
So let me just mark this one as prone. So I think one was... Let me just type prone there, actually, just so I don't forget. Prone for this one. This one is restrained. Restrained. Okay, and the other 2 are fine. Okay, awesome. Right, so as these guys start to move off, you cast Entangle. The horses whinny like absolutely no one's business, causing one of the guys to fall over, both from the shock of the horse whinnying and also the vines dragging him down. Another one gets entangled. The other 2 manage to catch Wise just in time and manage to jump out of the way of the entangling roots. Unfortunately, this action also causes these guys to avoid the area and run around to here. So these two thugs are aware of you now. Okay, and I would say with that, combat begins. So let me just see who's in this combat here. So that's going to be all 5 of these guys, and then yeah, these. Okay, let's get the turn order in. Okay, I'm just gonna... Whoops. So I just need to do that again.
Doing it anyway.
Meh.
You would.
Doesn't feel like combat started until we actually roll as initiative.
Okay, so there you go. So it will be going to act first. Just go back.
Let me check distance.
Just going to mark these guys.
Oh, Bug, does your counter include as proficiency bonus?
What do you mean proficiency bonus? Do you mean
oh.
initiative bonus?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It does.
That's okay then.
Actually, you roll initiative with advantage, don't you? I do admit I did forget to chat that just now.
Do I?
Actually, I don't know. Barbarians get that at some point, but I don't remember exactly when.
Well, continue with that for now. I'll look it up.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, so Gwen, you two act first.
I'm going to use my sling.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, 19 hits.
The top one. The
Oh.
northern one of the closest to us.
So you're...
Sorry, I didn't specify before.
Beg your pardon. So it's this fellow here.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so 19 hits, so roll your damage.
Oh well. Top
Okay.
damage.
I get that advantage on initiative at level 7.
At level 7, okay, so you don't have that yet. Right, so you do 5 damage. Let me just check that they don't miss anything. Nope. Okay, so the swing lets fly, and you just hit this guy in the head. He just looks mildly annoyed at that, but yeah, it's still hurt though. Okay, so
That's maximum damage for the sling.
it is maximum damage. That's what I meant. It
Okay,
still hurts
okay.
him though. Okay, so how long does entangle last actually, Gwen?
Let me check.
A minute.
It's concentration. Concentration up to 1 minute.
It's
So it should be bad.
Okay,
And I
so
didn't cast another spell.
right, awesome. Okay,
Right?
thank you.
My concentration isn't broken because I
Nope.
attack.
Nope.
It's a non-magical attack.
No, as sort of, I don't actually remember what the rules for breaking concentration are. I don't think we usually.
Is it a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, I think it's a con saving throw. Do you remember what that is exactly, Doom? I don't think it's something that we've actually done in Neros, is it?
To be honest, I do not remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'd have to
I think
maybe check.
I think I can't cast another spell. If I cast another spell, or
Well,
is
no,
it
another
just
concentration
If I cast
spell.
another concentration spell.
Concentration spell specifically, you know.
It's just
that.
you only
Okay.
need to make your con save if you get hit, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look that up now, just so. Okay, so
I
the-
think they have to check again if they can unentangle themselves.
I
Right.
have the concentration up here if you want to.
yeah, is it the DC equals 10 or half of the damage you take, whichever number
Yes.
is higher? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just pulled that up. Okay, apologies. That's me being a bit slow on the wheeling. Okay, so
Yeah, but this is no damage.
okay, restrain can use its action to make a strength check to break it. Okay, so
Okay, no, yeah, can use this action.
yeah, can
but
use its action
needs
to
to
break
make-
it. So let
can't
me
do
just
anything
see.
else.
Nope. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So actually, the first guy's actually prone anyway, so he would have to spend his movement getting up. So he's going to repeat his strength check to try and escape from your roots.
Is the prone one? Would he have disadvantage?
It's a strength check. I'm not quite sure. If it was dexterity, I'd definitely say yeah. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. He breaks it anyway. Okay, so he is no longer prone, and he's going to spend his movement standing up. And that ends his turn. Let me just take that marker away from him. There we go. Okay, and now it's Marlowe's turn. Marlowe, being the dimwit that he is completely out of the action, so he's going to move 30 feet, so he's going to be about... Thank you for marking that for me. There we go. He's going to go to about here, and just going to check that he's in range to do that. Yeah, so he's going to use his bow, whichever that is. Longbow.
No, he's not attacking us all. Ricochet doesn't work like that.
Okay, 11 meets it, beats it, actually.
Oh, thanks for telling us what the AC is.
I kind of have to when that happens. Okay, and go back to here. More damage. He attacks the top one as well. For some reason it's not letting the damage come through, so I'll just roll that. For 8 piercing damage. Nice.
Indeed.
Okay, Marlowe lets arrow fly, and it hits this guy in the shoulder. Looking probably slightly more about that than the sling, but you know, really close. It's really close either way. And now it is Ark's turn.
All right, I'm going to move up to there, I believe.
Okay.
And throw one hand axe at the guy at the south.
Okay. Okay. Roll to hit.
It misses.
Yep, that will.
So I'm going to use 2-weapon fighting and throw my second one at him.
All right.
And that also misses. Wow.
So you throw your hand axe, and he just he does like the Wonder Woman trick where he sort of like brings up his greaves, and he just ricochets both of the hand axes off.
Oh.
And they've just yeah, one's here and one's here.
Okay. I am pretty pissed off at missing both of my hand axe throws, and I'm going to rage at him.
Fair enough.
Which means I get to roll 1d8.
Okay. Roll your d8.
1.
Okay, and what happens, Zach? I don't have the
Each
table.
creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d12 of necrotic damage.
Lovely.
I also gain temporary hit points equal to 1d12 plus my barbarian level.
Okay, what do they need to roll for the con save? What do they need to beat?
Hold on, let me check. 8 plus proficiency plus con modifier, so 12.
So that's basically everyone. Okay, so all of these
Yeah.
need to be a 12.
Yeah.
Okay, and you say that you gain 1d12
Temporary hit points.
temporary hit points. Okay, so let's just roll each of these. So they have a +2 on their con. So number 1. So what was the number to beat?
12.
12. Okay. 1 succeeds, 2 fails, 3 fails, and 4 succeeds. Right, so Fogs 2 and 3 are going to take, is it 1d12 necrotic, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, roll that damage for me.
Two.
Okay, so you just throw these hand axes, this guy ricochets and kind of gives me the come at me bro gesture. You then get angry, you rage, and the guys just kind of like put it down to them just, I don't know, sweating a little bit, but they kind of feel just sort of like a really minor itchy burning sensation as you do that.
I also get to roll 1d12 for temporary hit points.
Fair enough, you go ahead and do that.
7.
Okay, you now have 7 temporary hit points. There you go.
Was there a visible effect coming out of Zark when that happened?
You know what, I will say that when he does his wild magic range, you can kind of see like a rainbow aura emanating off him as the wild magic effect takes place.
You also would have seen the actual tendrils as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
What tendrils would you be talking about for the necrotic damage?
The shadowy tendrils that lash out.
Oh, alright, I didn't actually see that part. So yeah, obviously would have seen that too.
Okay.
Doesn't mention shadowy tendrils.
Shadowy tendrils lash out around you, each creature of your choice.
Yeah.
First line of the effect.
I mean, I've copied exactly what I've got on my screen.
Yeah. Unless the tape... Let's table that Zach's got because I don't think it was from D&D Beyond. Might be worded slightly differently.
It is. Yeah, you're correct. You're correct, Doom.
Right, that's the version I've seen before, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen Shadowy Tendrils. So yeah, you would have seen the Shadowy Tendrils in that case. Okay. Right, so is that the end of your turn, Zach?
It is.
Okay, it's now Arthur's turn.
I like to use my interaction to affix the rope for this guy to something.
Yeah, there's a couple. You could affix it to one of the crates next to you if you like.
Okie dokie, I do so.
There's nothing in it,
And-
but it would still be awkward for him.
And then I'm going to use my movements to get right up in front of this one, and I'm going to swing my mace.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Gus.
Right, so as you go into swing your mace, this guy grabs your hand, mid-strike, and he manages to get you to throw the mace. It's now just next to Zach.
Okay, and with my offhand strike, I'm going to bring up the hand axe. Is that it?
Yep, that will hit.
Okay, -1 damage from this. Actually, you know what? I'll just outright roll on beyond. Oh, no. There we go. 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. So, this guy being pretty proud of yourself for catching your initial strike isn't quite ready for your second strike. You basically take the hand axe in your hand and you just sort of like slash at his wrist in order to get him to release his grip, which does 2
Okay.
damage to him.
And yeah, I'll let my turn there.
Okay, it is now Delman's turn.
Okay. I want to cast Snillix Snowball Storm on the two guys that are standing in front of Arthur.
Okay,
It has a 5-foot range, so they're both within 5 feet of each other.
right, and it wouldn't hit Arthur. Okay.
No.
Right, what does
Well,
that
I
do?
can cast it slightly away.
Exactly.
There you go.
Okay, let's see, magic. Okay, each creature. Oh no, what save do they need to beat?
12.
Dexterity.
Dex,
sorry.
It's a deck save, they've got to be 12.
Dex save on 12. Okay, so they have a +0 to that. Okay, one fails. Second one succeeds. Okay, so God, this first guy. I'm so sorry. How much did it take? 3d6, did you say?
Yeah, 3d6, the guy who saved takes half.
Right. Okay, so roll that damage.
7, it's kind of lame.
So 7 to the first one, 4 to the second?
3,
3. Yeah, that'll be
round
half.
down. Yeah. Let me try something with a little more power.
Okay, so all of a sudden these guys just feel really, really chilly, and they kind of just feel like a little bit of frostbite sort of on their arms, roughly at the same point that Zark lashed out with his shadowy tendrils a few moments ago. Anything else from you, Delman?
I'm just going to look slightly disappointed at how feeble the spell was, and my turn.
Okay, and now it is finally one of the Fug's turns. So, the Fug, being a little bit upset that Arthur stopped his cool moment of just grabbing his mace and throwing it out by hitting him, he's now going to retaliate in kind. So he's going to attack you with his own mace. And unfortunately for you, he actually has multi-attack. Okay, 19 hit.
That hits.
Okay, oh, need to go back to him. Whoops. Okay. And you take 5 damage, and then he's going to attack again. 19 will hit, yep.
Yep, sadly.
If this is a fire, I'm going to be very suspicious.
And then he's going to hit you. For some reason, it's taking a moment for it to come through.
Ooh.
8 damage, so 8. So you will take 13 damage in total. So he just slaps you across the face a couple of times with the mace. And I imagine Arthur isn't particularly pleased about that.
No.
Okay, so he is going to end his turn, and now it is. Let me bring this back up. It's the second Thug's turn. Wonderful. Okay, so second Thug would he's going to move up to engage Zark, I think. So
Would that get an opportunity attack from Arthur?
well, I mean, because
It's still in my range.
well, I mean, it'd be if I was exiting his range, but not moving into the range. You keep thinking of that Polearm Master feat.
But is in his range anyway, isn't he, from where he is?
You have to leave the range.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he didn't leave it.
Okay.
So I know what you're trying to do, though.
Damn it.
Do you take resistance from bludgeoning, by the way, when you're aging?
Yes.
I believe you do.
Yes.
Okay. So it'll be okay. Does 14 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
7 does not.
That's
That's
damage.
I don't care. 7 doesn't hit me.
That will hit you. Oh
It will.
wow. Okay, so did we said double dice, didn't we? For
Yeah.
2d6 plus 2.
2d6 plus 2, so will then just be sort of that minus the plus 2. Right, so how much is that in total? So, so that is 7, so is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you take 10 damage basically, I think. Yeah, because you would have done 20 otherwise. So it's just...
Good job, I've got a temporary hit point.
Yeah,
He would have done 18, so it does 9 damage.
there's 9 damage. Okay.
If you got to minus 2.
Ah, apologies. Yeah, you're right. I'm not very good at maths. I'm not as good as you guys anyway, so apologize if I mess up sometimes. Okay, so it is now Folk number 3's turn. Unfortunately for him, he is still entangled, so he still needs to escape from the... Oh, I didn't mean to roll an actual d20, meant to put...
Wasn't it the other folk that was entangled?
Number 4 was entangled, but he managed to escape from it.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. My bad.
And he was prone, so he got used his action scale. The other one was just entangled regularly, so... so... Yeah, the one with the plus 3 is the one of those. So he's gotten 3, but he can't do anything else this turn. Okay, and with that, let me just...
Any reason that happened twice?
Because I just misrolled the first time. I
Okay.
forgot to add his modifier on, so I just rolled it again with the modifier.
There are 2 rolls with a modifier.
With the the 2, it was just a flat d20.
No, a flat d20 that comes to 2, and then there's plus 3 that comes
Okay,
to 3, and then
yeah,
there's a plus 3 that comes to 9.
Yeah,
So now I'd like to know which of those 2 counts.
Okay, alright. What I'll do is to make it fair is I'll just take his first roll and add 3 to it and just say fails it. That probably makes matters simplest.
You're a smart boy, Bugs. You can add 3 to stuff.
Yeah, just about. Okay, it's Gwen's turn again then.
I don't really have a clear line on either.
Yeah,
Any of the
these
effects,
these 2
right?
are in your way, unfortunately, yeah.
You got a clean line on that one.
Yeah, just about, I would say.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna do the same thing again and try to hit him with a sling.
Go ahead. Six, unfortunately, does not hit. Okay, so he's ready for your attack this time, so as the pebble comes towards him, he ducks out of the way and it just grazes the tree as it goes by. Anything else from you, Gwen?
Yes, as I guess interaction, bonus action, I'd like to see if there's any pebble around me that I can pick up, like small stones.
Okay, roll an investigation for me.
Oh, maybe a blind.
9. I would say on a 9 is not near you. There's a couple over here. But not directly by your feet that you can pick up right now.
Since I'm close to useless, I'm gonna move that way.
Okay. And
Right.
Okay. Anything else from you, Gwen?
I'm going to assume have to wait till next game to pick some up.
Yeah, because that would be. I mean, I could let you use your bonus action to pick it up, I suppose. Is-
Either I end this turn with it or start the next one. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
Your choice.
you can just pick it up. Either pick it up with your bonus action or your interaction. I mean, you're not going to be able to do anything else this turn
All
anyway.
right, in that case, I'm gonna pick up a couple of.
Okay, awesome. Right, in that case, it is now Fog number 4's turn. So he is going to. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to move over here and he's going to attack Zark, I think. Just because he's already engaged with one of his friends. So, let's see. Going to attack with his mace.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Then once again, 22 does hit though.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does. And then rounding down, so that'll be 2 bludgeoning damage to you.
I was thinking the rage might have been a bit too much, but I'm glad I did.
I mean, you are a tank, so the rage
Yeah.
is pretty helpful in this respect. So that's all he can do for the time being. So now we move on to Marlowe once again. So Marlowe, because this guy's conveniently moved into range for him, is going to attack him with his longbow.
I see.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. It once again he manages to get an arrow sort of just near this guy's foot, but not quite. He's getting there, but he needs a little bit more practice. Okay, with that, it is Zark's turn.
I'm going to attack this guy right in front of me with my great axe.
Which one are you talking about? This one here? Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Does the 23 hit?
23 does hit. Yeah.
I knew that. I just wanted to ask. So that is 10 damage because of my rage.
All right. Okay, you swing in for a really solid hit. You graze this guy's sort of upper leg, his left upper leg, as you swing in. Kind of reacting from Marlowe's arrow the previous turn, even though it didn't hit him, he's a little bit jumpy this one. Anything else, Zach?
No, I had my turn, but it was this guy that I was aiming at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. Even though Marlowe aimed at him, I was just saying he, for some reason, reacted a little bit. So, just it was a
Fair
bit
enough.
jumpy. Okay,
Right, yeah.
and it's now Arthur's turn.
I'll use my interaction to draw the scimitar that I have. The scimitar, sorry.
Scimitar.
Scimitar. I'll make an attack straight at the one that's in front of me, this guy.
Go on.
Oh, I hope I showed the right thing.
Yeah, I know who you meant.
So start with the scimitar,
6 unfortunately does not hit.
then follow with the hand axe.
17 does hit though.
Just roll a d6. Oh, good, more damage at least.
5 damage. Nice. Okay, so you strike into this guy's into his shoulder. Yeah, he is now looking pretty haggard. Anything else from you, Arthur?
And that is the end of my turn.
He ends his turn, and now it's Delman.
My turn.
Okay, feeling disappointed that my shiny new spell really didn't have the impact I thought. I am going to. Actually, I don't need to move any closer. I'm going to cast. Which one was the one that was really hurt?
The one who I just mentioned looked haggard was this one over here.
That one. I'll cast Frostbite on him.
Okay, that was a con save, needs to be at 12, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just check his con is +2. Nope. What your damage?
3.
3 force damage. Okay, so as You cast this, and a little bit of frost forms around that wound that Arthur just made in his shoulder, and he grips at it, and it's really not doing him many favors. He's sweating profusely now. He looks to be on the verge of passing out.
Yeah, and he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Okay, just remind me for any reason I don't remember that. Actually, it's his turn right now. Once is that the end?
There you go. Yeah, I'm done.
Right. Okay. Considering that Arthur dealt him quite a hefty blow, he is going to go for a couple of mace attacks on Arthur, but he does have disadvantages. Delman just mentioned.
On the
So-
first one.
Yeah, on the first one, but yeah. So that's his first attack. So 16 hit
Misses.
you. Okay, awesome. Right, so then he's going to roll his second attack normally. 13 is going to miss. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's just looking quite defeated at this point, and he's just going to end his turn right there. Okay, second Fug's turn. So seeing that his friend is in dire straits and there's another guy on Zark, number 2 is also going to make 2 attacks against you, Arthur.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so 21
First one will hit.
is going to hit you. Actually, I'm just going to roll both of the attacks and then I'll roll the damage. Okay, and
I wish you roll the damage first.
yeah, 23 hit. So both hit you. Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just so I can roll them together. There we go. So you're going to take. Fortunately, you took the lowest
Okay.
damage possible from the first one. So you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage overall. Right. Okay. So yeah, this guy, in retaliation for his friend, gives Arthur a couple of really good mace hits to the gut. Yeah, I'm guessing after that, Arthur is starting to be feeling that quite a lot.
Indeed.
Okay, so now it is Fug number 3's turn. So Fug number 3 is actually going to have to make his roll. I'll actually make the roll properly this time rather than doing 3 rolls when I just need one. So he needs to get out of the vines. He still can't escape, so he's not going to do anything. And that is Gwen's turn.
I'm gonna first move.
Okay.
I shoot the pass, so that's 30 feet. That's my movement. And seeing Arthur struggle like that, I'm going to cast it's just a concentration spell, right? That
So
I can't do.
yes, just a concentration spell that you can't do otherwise. That would get rid of your entangle.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to cast Healing Words, and I'm going to cast it at 2nd level. That's 2d4 plus 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll your healing. Okay, Arthur heals for
Well,
9.
something.
Yeah, I'm sure
Thank you.
Arthur appreciates it. Okay,
I give a
So-
little nod and a smile back to him.
yeah, you just sort of feel. Oh, sorry, go on.
Can I call out?
Yeah, I can, like, you can do that.
Remember, we need 1 alive.
Okay.
I'll be honest, as soon as we can get one of them down.
I'm moving to the guy that's still entangled for a reason, but I can't quite get him.
It's okay. Is that everything you want to do this turn, Gwen?
Yeah.
You do still have your main action.
Yeah, because you used Healing Word as your bonus action. So you could attack if you want to.
Oh. In that case, I'm going to try to sling the guy that's not doing so well again.
Yeah, so you're just going to hit this guy in the back of the head with the sling. Okay, go ahead and make your roll. Unfortunately, yeah, 5 does not hit. It just kind of hits the tree off to the side of him. But other than that,
A little bit
nothing
more
else
down, a
happens.
little bit more to the left.
Apparently, I did that while still walking or something. I don't know.
You just, I don't know,
I
maybe
was
like
trying to
you
split my attention between two guys and couldn't quite manage.
I think you just got really excited because you did a really good thing by healing Arthur, and then your wrist just twitched a little bit from the excitement. But anywho, is that the end of your turn, Gwen?
Yes.
Okay. Bug number 4. He is going to make. Yeah, he's going to make another attack against Zark. I think he's pretty engaged with him now. Or another couple of attacks, actually. So. 16, I believe, hits Zark.
It does.
I'm going to roll the second attack. 23 is also going to hit by that logic. So. So 6, 8. 13, so. I think that would be 6 damage rounded down, won't it?
Yep.
There we go. So, again, just uses its mace to just strike you, sort of in your right arm or something. But yeah, you're taking it like a champ. Fortunately, this isn't your first scrape. Okay, and with that, it is now going to be Marlowe's turn. Marlowe is he's going to stay where he's going to use longbow again.
Wow.
Okay.
Why can't the folks get these rolls?
Right. Well, this is Marlowe, so technically it is still one of my rolls. Oh, you know what? Do I be an arsehole here to myself? I'm going to say that on a 1, yeah, sod it. I'm going to say that because Marlowe is just tugged on the bow a little bit too hard, he does break it. So yeah.
Oh, or cut the string.
He breaks the string.
The string.
Yeah,
Not the
so
bow. Good.
yeah, so he just broke the string. I was thinking about it being a bow, but yeah, we'll just say the string instead. So yeah, he's actually going to have to get up close and personal if he wants to contribute now. Okay, so Marlowe, realizing the gravity of his error, is going to move in a little bit actually, he's going to move just outside of this guy's range, so they'll have to move to him a little bit if they want to engage him. Okay, and that will be the end of Marlowe's turn. It's now Zark's turn.
No, right, I'm going to attack this one with my great axe.
Okay, which one was that, Si? I just missed that. The one in front of you? Okay, go ahead.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, 17, sorry.
Doesn't matter, it hits.
$11.
11, okay, so 11 against this guy. Yep, so... another gash in the legs, you monster. Yeah, he is. He's looking haggard, but he's still got a little bit of fight left in him. Anything else, Ark?
I know, I had my turn.
Okay, Arthur's turn.
It doesn't specify I can redo my tendrils, so I'm not going to.
No.
I'm going to make 2 attacks again against the same one unless he goes down, so stop with scimitar.
Yeah, so you're going to start with the one in front of you with the scimitar?
Yes,
Yep. I think you got the exact same roll last time, you know, with the scimitar. The hand axe will hit.
Hand axe again.
Yeah. You know, we're going to say that the exact same thing happens where he grabs your wrist, and yeah, with the hand axe, like, you've had enough of this nonsense. You bring down the hand axe, you cut this guy's hand off, and the shock of the blow loss causes him to go down. And yeah, it's quite clear that this guy is now well and truly dead.
I'd like to look at the next one beside me.
Okay.
Stand down or end up like him.
Are you okay? Do me a favor, roll intimidation.
I'll just shout at him after he says it's like, "Argh!"
And what? Yeah, and I don't think he's going to have any bonuses in this, so I'm just going to roll a flat d20. Okay, what was your instruction again?
stand down or end up like him.
Stand down or end up like him. Okay. I'm going to say that because he's got a buddy beside him, that isn't enough to get him to stand down completely, but that will give him disadvantage on his next attack. You've shaken him a bit with that statement.
Okay. And my turn.
Okay, it's now Delmar's turn.
Did I hear him say that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you would have been saying that quietly, would you, Arthur?
No.
You're quite a loud person.
Just like Doom.
Hey, play that which we know. Okay.
Can I
So,
quickly look at the guy that's tied up?
yeah.
Here. Is he still tied up?
So Arthur secured him to that crate before going into the fray. So, I mean, without getting any closer, you wouldn't be able to tell whether he's going to free himself or anything like that. If that's what you're wondering. You could maybe roll a perception check just to see if anything avails itself at a
please.
glance. Yep, roll perception then. Okay, 19. Yeah, he isn't going anywhere.
Okay, good.
I mean, he looks scared witless right now. So even if he could get himself free, yeah, his legs probably won't let him move.
Once I'm safe in the knowledge that he's not going anywhere, I'm trying to try and cast sleep on the two that are in front of Zach.
Okay, let me just see.
So I'm happy to get.
So that is. So let me just see what the combine is. So okay, go ahead and make your roll.
I guess I can get all three of them in range.
So what's the range on it?
20 feet
20 feet.
radius.
Yeah, you're gonna make that. Okay, go ahead then.
5.
Right.
29 hit points.
Let me just see. Ooh, you were really close, but unfortunately, only the one in front of Zark falls asleep.
One of them obeyed.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm out.
May I roll my eyes at hearing that?
Yep. You can. I'll give you permission to roll your eyes.
Thank you.
Okay. So Fug number 2 is asleep. So Fug number 3. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure that's the one that Arthur just got disadvantage on. So it's like, I'm afraid, and now I'm asleep.
So he fainted.
Yeah. Let's just say he fainted from the shock of it. Number 3 is the one who's restrained, so he is going to have to make another roll to try and free himself. Nope. Actually, you know what? Considering that he rolled,
On his butt now.
yeah, he's prone as well. He's prone as well as being restrained.
Like,
Yeah,
he
like the
pulled
first one.
himself up even worse and fell on his butt doing so.
Yeah. Yep, he is. He's not having a good day, this one. I think you know which one you're going to be taking alive at this rate. The one who can't get out of the trap.
Yep.
Okay, it's Gwen's turn.
And I'm gonna try to do exactly that. I would like to take my rope from my bag as my interaction.
Mhm.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Move directly up to him and try to restrain him.
I mean, honestly, he's not going
He's
to be.
technically already restrained, isn't he?
Yeah,
So...
he is
Like,
because.
tie his arms up.
I mean, I'm going to say he's not going to be able
Tie
to
his arms
resist it.
to his legs.
He's going to fail dex checks automatically. So yeah, I'd say that you successfully
Moving up
bound him
here
with the
and then,
rope.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Tying his arms together and tying his
Yeah,
feet together.
he's
so
double
he
restrained
can't
now.
have wings.
He's double restrained now. Okay, so
Yeah, does he have any chance of breaking out of that anymore?
well, I mean, you've now bound his feet and his legs, so
Arms
actually,
and legs.
Doom, have we ever come across this scenario before? I'm guessing there might
To
be
be
a
honest,
strength check.
she's essentially hog tying him. He has no way out.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards him. Yeah, he's just basically stuck now.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay,
Didn't know that.
so you did that as your interaction just because there's literally nothing to roll, so you've still got your action and bonus action.
Let me see, do I have... I'm going to move one more to the front. I moved 5, so I should still have movement left.
Okay.
I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume the sleeping guy is on the ground, so...
Yep, he
Right?
dropped his weapon and he's on the ground, yes.
Okay, so I have completely clear shot at the last standing, last fighting guy.
Also, I believe it's an automatic crit when you attack someone on the ground. So if you're attacking him, I think basically you're going to hit and it's going to be crit. Actually, did we roll to hit on the sleeping guy last time?
No,
I think it's just a yeah, automatic hit and crit if you're attacking the sleeping guy then. So you just do your double damage dice if you're attacking him, or you could attack the one going for Zach.
In that case, I'm gonna attack the sleeping guy. I wasn't aware of that rule.
Okay, I'll just roll your damage dice twice then. Just because he is asleep.
So it's 1 plus 1, so it's 2d4 now, right?
Yep.
Wow. Do we?
Yeah.
Wow. Do we take the
pain.
+1 away from that on the second die?
No,
It's just 2.
there's only one die. I mean, if you roll 2 dice, it's only +1.
Well, 2 dice plus 1. It's 1d4 plus 1 on a regular hit.
Okay.
And now I roll 2d4 plus 1, so that should be the total for crit,
Yeah,
right?
sadly.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So you just kind of hear the guy groan in his sleep as he do that, and yeah, he's still not looking great, but yeah.
Was it enough to wake him up?
Actually, that is a point. I believe it will.
Any damage?
Yeah, any damage will wake him up. So he is awake now, but he is still prone. Okay. Does that?
There's people between me and him, so.
Okay.
Do your worst.
Is that the end of your turn, Gwen?
That is the end of my turn, yes.
Okay. Fog number 4. Right. Yeah, he's just going to continue his onslaught against Zach. So I'm gonna roll to hit. Okay, both hit. Okay.
Yep.
Right, so 6, 9, so half 9. So yeah, 4 bludgeoning damage to you then. Okay. So yeah, that is the end of his turn. Okay, and now it's Marlowe's turn. So unfortunately for Marlowe, he did break his string on his bow. So he's going to move into this guy's range, and he's going to go for a spear attack. So he's going to roll that. Unfortunately, that does not hit. It just grazes off the side of this guy's armor. Although what he is going to do, he's going to give, he's going to use his bonus action to give Zark help. So he's going to shout some words of encouragement over to just say, yeah, just keep pushing your attack on him. I'm sure it's almost over. So you have advantage on your next attack, Zark.
Okay then.
And coincidentally, it's your turn.
Right. Assuming Gwen and Arthur are going to take care of the guy in front of me, I'm going to turn to the one Mallard just attacked and swing it in with my great axe.
Go ahead.
And
it'll hit. Although, yeah, with advantage, yeah, both would hit. So, what are your damage?
That's 8.
8 damage, yep.
Yep.
Because you +2. Okay, so that is him. So, yeah, just to graze across the arm for this one, but yeah, you have his attention again, even though Marlowe did just try to attack him.
I didn't not have his attention?
He kind of like was momentarily distracted by Marlowe trying to attack him, but yeah, he's looking at you again now.
Okay
Right.
then.
Okay, it's now Arthur's turn.
Use my instruction to pick up my mace. Would it provoke an opportunity attack on prone guy?
Oh, not on prone guy, I wouldn't say.
Okay, in that case, I throw away my scimitar and then pick up the mace. And then I'm going to swing down on him.
Go
And it will
ahead.
be with advantage given
Because he's prone. Yep. So 40-second hit.
See that both hits then.
The first one hits.
Okie dokie.
Should have picked up his mace too.
Maybe.
Okay, so that is
That's 4
going to
damage.
be 4 damage to him. Right, so you bring the mace down and you cave the guy's head in. He is dead.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to step over his body and go right up to beside the guy. And I'm going to use my hand axe.
For you 2 weapon fighting, okay. 19 will hit. Okay, and 5 damage to him. So, yeah, you just slashed into this guy's forearm. Probably still a little bit more annoyed at Zach than he is at you, but yeah, he's quite aware that he's getting quite surrounded now. Okay, anything else for you, Arthur?
I'll have my turn.
And your turn is Stellarman then.
Okay, I'll just cast Frostbite on the one standing guy.
Okay. So which one were you attacking? Sorry, Stellarman, I was looking away for that.
There's only one left to attack.
The
Really.
one left standing.
I mean, you could attack the restrained guy if you want to.
Mm.
Technically. What are you attacking him with?
You can't see
Oh.
the strange guy, I think. He's behind a bush and
So,
on the ground.
fair enough. What did you say your attack was? Sorry, Stellarman, I missed that. Aside.
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay, so I need to do a con save. Do. Let's check it is plus. Yeah, plus 2 for him. He fails. Okay, what are your damage?
I have a big fat 2.
Fat 2. Again, just feels a little bit chilly around one of his wounds. He's just like, how? Why?
Would it count as a crit with him getting that one for his save?
Well, I mean, can you? I don't think you can actually. Don't think there's any rules for critting on like same info, is there?
No. I mean, bear in mind the book rule for critting is only really that you hit.
I think on
Extra damage is just home rules.
yeah. You know what? Because it is in that one, yeah, roll another damage dice. I'll let you have that. Well, I mean,
Ow.
you did more damage technically. I mean, it's sort of like he goes, ow.
Ooh,
Mean.
a bit chilly in here.
Feels cold, doesn't it?
Does you grip his leg and go?
Ah! No, because that would require him to punch down and get an opportunity attack, not falling for it. Okay, but yeah. Okay. So it is now. Well, it say it's number 3's turn, but he's restrained, so big whoop. Gwen's turn.
I'm going to move up and use Shillelagh, which is not concentration.
Nope, it is not.
It's a cantrip, but it's. I think there might be a concentration, but it's simply a touch.
You restrained that guy anyway, so it doesn't matter now, does it?
Means that
Really no.
I'm not. I didn't say restrained guy. I'm sorry. I'll move my token.
Yeah, but
I know what you
the
meant.
Yeah.
No, but you meant sort of like
Oh,
even
yeah.
if you dispelled your concentration, you've already restrained him in a different way, so there's no detriment
True,
to
true,
it being
true.
deactivated.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. Using Shillelagh, that's a +4.
Wow, this guy is well and truly screwed now.
Now we all roll nat ones.
Yeah.
Is he technically flanked?
We don't really do the flanking rules.
I know. Nice.
I'm guessing that hits.
It does hit, yes. It does hit. We can get that
Wow.
rolls on damage though. What? Okay, so yeah, you just sort of like crack this guy across the jaw with your staff. Man, that's probably really painful. But yeah, in this case, it only does 4 damage. He is looking very concerned about his current life situation now. This thug.
Ready to give up?
You know what? Roll intimidation.
Dang it.
What did you roll? I didn't see that.
No, I just looked up my modifier.
Oh. Not quite enough. But he is pretty scared. But less scared of you. So he's okay. If you'd sort of like done what he did in the temple with that bestial roar, whatever, that caused people to go into a frenzy, that might have done it, but nah, not here.
Wow.
So, okay. It is now thug number 4's turn, so yeah, he's spoiled for choice here. I think just because it was the last person to attack him, and she looks to sort of be less stocky than the others, he's going to go for Gwen. I'm guessing that he'll punish him accordingly when it gets to his next turn, so he's going to do Mace. Hits. And hits. Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh, so you take 13 damage. Ouch. So yeah, just kind of hits you across the face in kind, and then your arm as well. Yeah, Gwen, understandably, is probably not looking very happy after that, and honestly, he may regret that decision very much so in the turns to come.
Assuming he gets another turn.
Assuming he gets another turn. So I'm actually going to say that, okay, it's Marlowe's turn. Marlowe looks pretty angry, actually, that he's just gone after Gwen, and he is going to attack with his spear. Okay, that hits, actually. Okay, oh, it's one-handed, so that'll be 7 piercing damage to that guy. So, Marlowe sees Gwen get hit. He stabs into this guy's, like, upper left side, and he gets really annoyed, and he is going to use his bonus action to do help again with Zark and just say, finish this off quickly before they hurt Gwen more.
Oh.
And that gives Zark advantage on his next attack, and that is now his turn.
Alrighty then. Does a 26 hit?
It does. Wow, that's a nat. So yes, it
Yep.
definitely hits.
Net.
Can I roll again just to see what it'd be?
If you want to.
Attack.
Double that?
Nah, 8. Well, 40.
Okay, so roll your double damage dice.
6. Does that add +2 still?
I'm not sure. Look, savage attacks
It
critical.
says 1d12.
Does the +2 only apply to the first attack?
I
Sorry.
think so. Yeah. Yeah, I will. So
That'll be 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay, yeah, that is outright enough to you just, in retaliation for that cowardly attack on Gwen, Marlowe stabs him into the side, and then Zach just brings the grey axe, just cleaves down this guy's chest, and yeah, completely and utterly dead.
As I'm doing that, I see the writing on my axe. Like, hey.
Don't actually
So I
remember how
just
long that
take
lasts
a look
for.
at it.
But...
An hour.
Okay, so yeah, you see that.
Sock, no suck. You dead. I say, just kicking in.
He doesn't respond. Okay, so you've taken down those 3 guys. So, what do you guys do now?
Sock, no suck. Grr. I'm gonna go retrieve
I
my
turn
hand.
to Arthur and say, "Want to have some fun with the last guy?"
Sounds like a plan. Well, that's how I shall go over towards the last guy. Actually, no, before I do that, I'll go and retrieve the other guy and pull him over by the rope.
Who's this guy?
Oh, this is a little thief that was stealing some ore. He's meant to leave it here.
Oh god,
Oh,
they're
these
all
guys to pick
dead!
up.
They're all dead!
I'm just gonna shout in this guy's face because I'm pretty mad at the writing on my axe. Where you guys go? Like, grab him.
I would like to say to the one that I've got hold that I'm pulling over with me.
Mm.
Thank you for this. This was all your fault.
No! No, please! I didn't want any of this!
Hearing Zark shout,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at those and have a closer look. Are they wearing anything that looks like cult?
What was that, sorry, Gwen?
I'm gonna look at the 3 on the ground to see if any of them are wearing anything that reminds me of the cult.
They're actually wearing the same armor that you saw the mercenaries wear. But
So
whether...
mercenary armor, not something, not a cult sign, not like
No, I mean...
an emblem or something that shows me.
Well, I mean,
that-
you've seen this style of armor on some of these guys that were attacking with the cult. So you could infer from that these guys could be a part of Call of the Dragon. These could be mercenaries, but you haven't really gotten enough information other than their appearance to know for definite.
Enough.
But yes, the armor is familiar to you. Okay. What's anybody else doing?
I've grabbed hold of this guy and just shouted in his face, like, where you guys go?
Oh, the guy with this...
Yeah.
Oh, the guy on the ground, and he just goes,
Yeah.
Get these bloody things off me! You didn't have to hog-tie me as well! Couldn't get out of these bloody plants! Could you get rid of at least one of these?
I like to
Oh,
crouch
the
down
plants are
from...
fading now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Where? I say it again more slow. It's like, where you guys go?
Screw
And
off!
since Zark, sorry,
Oh, sorry,
since
go ahead.
Zark is out, I'm going towards the horses and trying to calm them.
Yeah, the horses have been whinnying throughout, but they haven't really been able to get to the center enough to escape from the vines. So as the entangle ends, they are going free. So go ahead and roll animal handling for me, just to see how well you can calm them down.
Oof.
Yeah, not good.
Okay, the
I'm
horses.
thinking they're bolting.
I would say that one of the horses bolt, yes. But there are still 4 horses left, although they are pretty restless. Like, basically, you spook them, they're still winning, but the other 4 aren't running away. But they are very, very
In that
nervous.
case, I would like to use cast Speak with Animals
Okay,
on myself.
okay, go ahead. Okay, and what would you like to say to the horses, or to the horse?
Copying this.
I haven't actually put any of them on the map, but let me just see again.
Gain verbal command verbal communication with beasts for the duration, knowledge, awareness of many beasts, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Limited intelligence. And I'm just going to say to them, calm down, it's all good. You're safe.
Okay.
You're safe. Calm down.
Plants coming out of the ground. It's so frightening. People shouting. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's? Okay.
All
Okay.
good. It's
Okay.
all over.
Okay.
It's all over.
Okay.
You're safe now.
Oh.
You're
Okay.
safe.
Okay. And I'd probably say that this horse with the other remaining 3 start to calm down with that direct communication. So yeah, You've managed to calm down, but unfortunately the fifth horse did book it. Okay.
I'm just gonna pick up this guy's like, you tell Zark where you guys go.
A little quieter, big guy.
There's more than a minute passed.
At this point, yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so I'm not still in my rage.
No. So
All right then.
the guy will just repeat his. He just say, "Screw off, ogre."
I'd like to take his chin and point his face towards me.
Okay.
We know you've been buying ore that this one has been stealing. I yank on the rope, kind of pull over the cultist.
Okay.
Or the one in the cult robes.
Yeah, as you do that, he spits in your face, this guy.
I just kind of look back down at him. You'll tell us where you were taking it, or you can end up like the rest. Your choice.
Okay, if your motion to buy is, yeah, roll intimidation now.
I want to roll intimidation.
Actually, I'll let Zach give you advantage because you were both double teaming that.
Nice.
Oh, right, okay.
Nice.
So,
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so this guy, he was really putting on the tough guy act. This was the one complaining about the smell of the place. So he's like, "Oh, right, okay. I was trying to be like Jeff, but oh man, I just can't really do the tough guy shtick. Oh, I have to go back to the warehouse. I'm not even doing it off my own free will. Why? Oh, fine. I'll tell you where it is. Just get me on one of these horses and direct you, whatever. I don't really care. I didn't want this job anyway."
Okie dokie. In that case, I'm going to look to Gwen. Are the horses good?
Let me check in with him. And I will again turn to the horses. Are you ready to carry us?
The horses turn to you, and again, one of the horses is speaking for the rest. Oh, yes, of course. Just whenever you're ready.
Thank you. And I'll turn to each of them and turn and say thank you to each of them.
Yeah, they're still pretty shaken up, but they acknowledge you.
I would like to.
And I'll give Arthur the go ahead.
In that case, I would like to lift up one of the guys and put them onto the horse with me getting on behind him.
Okay.
And so he's kind of like draped over it while still hogtied.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So he could kind of see what's going on, but yeah, he's still restrained.
Yes. And I'd also like to put a
Actually-
gag over his mouth as well.
Do you have anything to gag his mouth with?
Rope.
Yeah, that'll
And tie
work.
it around his mouth.
I just want you to specify.
Yes.
I would actually like to have a look at the cultist.
Oh, these three guys over here?
No. The guy was in the cultist robes because we never took his robes off.
Nope, I don't
We
think it
never
was
saw his
specified.
face, and I'm gonna remedy that at this point.
Okay.
So
So you're going to
taking off this mask.
taking off his mask. Okay, so as you take off his mask, he appears to be a human. He seems to be in his early 20s. This is a young man. He looks absolutely terrified, horrified of what he's done. He's got some dirt on his face. You could probably surmise that he does a job where there's a lot of manual labor involved. You can probably already guess what his job is. And got brown hair.
He did say the pay in the mine,
What was that, sorry?
but he did say that the pay in the mine is low. But I would like to ascertain if he is or isn't the one that was bringing the shipment.
Okay,
Into town.
so he will say to, okay. What do you want to know about me? My name is
Let's start with your name.
yes. My name is Joel. I work with the foreman. I count. I'm responsible along with him for counting the shipments. Oh God, what's going to happen to me?
You're a talkative one, aren't you? My next question was going to be your age. And
Oh,
if you want to tell me about your job, I'm all ears.
I just want to go. I'll tell you whatever you want to hear. Just please, just. I don't want to be around any death. I didn't want any of this.
What does his age matter? Are we going to ask his favorite drinking spot next?
Okay, I'm 23. What more do you want to know?
I'm just gonna go up to the host Gwen was talking to and stroke him. He's like, "Zook, sorry for shouting."
Do you ask him anything else, Gwen?
Nope, but I'm gonna take him with me, like move him to one of the horses and say, well,
Okay.
we'll have some more time to chat. Get on, I'll get on behind.
Okay.
And hold the reins.
Okay.
I'd like to move my horse next up to Gwen's, by the way. I'd
Mhm.
just like to reach out and touch her shoulder, cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. Roll to heal.
Just a little something to thank you for before.
You needed more yourself than I do. But thank you.
Okay. So, what do you guys do now?
I don't mean to be rude, but I do not count a horse for each of us. I may have to ride with one of you. Don't exactly have the height for my own horse as it is.
Marlo, could you take good element?
Yes, you could sit on my knee if you like.
Your knees would be either side of the horse. How would I?
Oh, yes, I mean, I suppose in that case I'll have to, hug you or something. I don't know, I don't typically do this. I usually ride in the cart when I travel with Mr.
Just,
Crenshaw.
it's alright, Molly. Just have him in front of you. And hold the reins. You can look over his head.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, you guys, just going to... Actually, yeah, I'm going to do this. So, you guys are going to proceed out of here now then?
Yes, following the guy's instructions.
On the guy's instructions. Okay, so quite like the conversation that you heard. It's about 9 o'clock now, and this is going to be about 5 miles away. By horse, not too far. So I'd say after maybe about half an hour of riding, you come to an old complex. As you approach, or it's like a mill. So as you get closer, you start to hear the sound of logs being sawed. It's quite a ruckus. So I'm actually going to switch you over to this map now so you can see for yourselves. There you go. So yeah, it's quite a ruckus, and as you approach, actually you don't see that many horses. You only see these. Okay, so as you get there, I'd say that you can see another individual in a cultist robe, and sort of like a human stood around the front, kind of either side. They're just sort of talking back into each other, albeit from a little distance. And you can also see 2 horses. These things over here are logs that have been piled up. 2 of them have been turned vertically to be used as like a hitching post for the horses. Not much, Saka. You literally just travelled to where this guy was giving you instructions from.
And once seeing this, I'm going to attach the hog tag guy
Time
to the
to grab-
tree.
What was that, sorry?
Time.
Yeah, I was about to ask, actually. It's almost 11 o'clock now. Do we want to continue, or are we going to have to leave it here?
Since I'm guessing this is going to be a bit longer, I would go for safer leaving it here, maybe.
How much? Yeah, I mean, this would probably take a few minutes. So it's up to you, Pema, honestly, whichever you prefer.
Like 15-20 minutes, I can do half an hour to 45 minutes, then nah, not really.
Okay, on the safe side, we'll leave it here then. Ah.
Sorry, Doom.
Yeah. To be fair, you probably actually made this encounter quite a bit easier coming up, but yeah, just to avoid running massively over time, we'll have to end it here, unfortunately. So hopefully you guys enjoy playing, and that's one of my new sounds. My sarcastic victory sound.
I didn't hear it. I had the stream muted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So anyone who was listening to the stream, yep, that's my new sarcastic victory sound. But anyway, going off topic. So thank you very much for anyone who's still here, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. We should be back with Hoard the Dragon Queen same time again next week at 9 o'clock, and then Secrets of Neos, is that going to be Thursday or Friday this week, Doom? I don't actually know if we've worked
It
out
depends
yet.
on what everyone else is up for.
It's likely to be either one of those days, but yeah, watch this space. We should know a bit better in a few days. But until then, thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and we shall speak to you next time.
Bye bye.
Hasta luego.